making his descent into Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you here in Jacksonville. Optimism off the playoffs last year. Can the Jaguars do it again? The season is underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. The man in motion is Watson. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. The throw is going to be caught, and he's going to be taken down, but he has the first down. Good execution of the double pass.
First down, Cleveland.
They'll run, and this is Quinshon Judkins. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Not what you want to see quarter one of week 1. Second and 10. Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. He'll take this down to the 47. Foye Oluokun with the play.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Once again, it's Sampson.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, like based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. And deep to return, that is Parker Washington. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line. Right to the air goes Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up second down.
At the 20-yard line.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. They set up the screen here for Tootin. And he is out of bounds at the 45. 25 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
See what they have for second and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
3rd down and 12.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Contact occurs just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds. Now they'll pitch it out here. Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Up the middle goes Judkins here. He works free, right side. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he will dive into the end zone. 99 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Extra point attempt still to come. He gets it to go, and the Browns have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Parker Washington. Nice job by the return chief as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
First down throw for Lawrence. The outside complete to Thomas. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. And this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 13. First down, Jacksonville.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And less than a yard.
Now Lawrence. Open man, right side. He's got it.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Browns with the advantage. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins, as they've got it with 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
This one complete to Washington. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 yards on
It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll fake it to Tootin. Now it's Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now here's Lawrence. He's got it at the 7.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
That ties the game at 7.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And we mark out up at the 34-yard line. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. That's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Again, it's Judkins. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
The 42-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Inside run with Sampson. He'll manage only a couple. Travis Hunter up to make the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. We'll try and run for the first with Judkins. Looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down. A couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. They run it once more with Judkins. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Jimmy G working from the gun here. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is the veteran Harrison Smith. He's back for another year. He's still got it in there to record the sack. Clock ticking down, and we will hit the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Garoppolo. He'll air it out down the middle. Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
And I think this defense knows if their team's going to go anywhere this year, they are going to have to be the tone setters. And I'll tell you, you can't ask for a better statement right here in the season opener than the interception and return it for a touchdown. They know they have a lot of pressure on them this year. They feel it. But to deliver a big play in week 1, it's a heck of a way to start.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Josh Hines Allen there on the tackle.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Garoppolo now. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Cedric Tillman was the intended target. And now it's 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
2nd down, Lawrence. Complete left side, that is Thomas. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime.
42-yard line.
1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the
Play action now.
32-yard line.
It's Lawrence. He'll go right back to Myers. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this game.
Makes the score Jaguars 21, Brown 7. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he'll get forward for a couple. Josh Hines Allen there on the tackle. We've got rain starting to fall here as they get set for 3rd down. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible. Because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
He'll is forward for maybe a yard. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down and 9. To throw is Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
On the punt for the Jaguars.
No problem there in the rain as this kick is away. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down. They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. To throw is Garoppolo. Left side brought in by Concepcion. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Running left is Judkins, and he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
They'll try the left side with Judkins. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a Browns first down. On the handoff, Judkins.
Judkins, the ball carrier. He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7. Jimmy to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. The receiver couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Jimmy G going to go play action here. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. This drive begins with a run by Cheaton, and a good run there to get him 5 yards.
He was taken down by Grant Delpit. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Browns' 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 5. Here's Lawrence. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. still going inside the 20. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The man in motion is Watson. They'll run the toss here with Judkins. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Travis Hunter up to make the stop.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Garoppolo from the gun on 3rd down. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Cleveland.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Rain seems to have abated, Greg, just a bit here as they come up to the line now for 2nd down. Here's Judkins now as we begin the 4th quarter. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We've seen this back out of his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On 3rd down, here's Judkins. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
Carrier taken down at the 41. A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
The offense not coming off the field. And here's 4th down. Now Garoppolo. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They go play action for Lawrence. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Yards on the pickup.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a couple.
At the 33-yard line.
Lawrence going to give it to Tootin.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Come to the line for 3rd down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is caught. Thomas, he's got it. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Jacksonville.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. This is caught at the 2. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Jacksonville. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 2nd down, it's Judkins. And he'll take this up to the 30. And pick up the 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he'll get this to the 35. That's good enough for the 1st down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half.
1st down.
Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Here's Judkins. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3 coming up. On the give, it's Judkins. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 11. It's a Browns 1st down. On the ground, Judkins. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground, inside the 40, a gain of 8.
38-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll give it here to Judkins. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Again, it's Judkins. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
34-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
A run, and here comes Judkins. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
3rd and 10. They'll give it to Sampson. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Let's go now.
Here's Garoppolo. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Soko. Same right.
Throwing is Lawrence. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ronnie Hickman. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. The man in motion is Watson. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. So shouts at Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.